The Tennessee state legislature just took tensions to a whole new level of shocking, and the nation is aghast.
So much excitement around Usha's visit to Greenland this Friday.
But now her husband JD is leading the delegation, and they'll be confined to
Breaking
the Pituffik
news.
military base.
Greenland just humiliated JD Vance and Trump. In my lifetime, I've never seen this level of global retribution against a US administration, and in under 90 days. Even during the Cold War, world leaders still welcomed US officials. But now, a NATO ally just sent a brutal message. Greenland just shut the door on America's vice president. Let's rewind. Just days ago, JD Vance was all smiles, gearing up for a high-profile trip to Greenland. Originally, it was just his wife, Usha Vance, their child, and National Security Advisor Mike Waltz. But suddenly, Vance himself joined the trip. Why? Because Trump wants to take Greenland away from Denmark. Vance claimed it was about global security. In an online video, he announced plans to visit a US military base on Greenland's northwest coast.
Have threatened Greenland, have threatened to use its territories and its waterways to threaten the United States, to threaten Canada, and of course to threaten the people of Greenland. So we're going to check out how things are going there. And I say that speaking for President Trump, we want to reinvigorate the security of the people
making
of
him
Greenland,
the highest ranking US official to visit since Trump floated his outrageous plan to claim Greenland as US territory. Greenland's outgoing Prime Minister immediately called the trip highly aggressive. And then came the twist. Greenland's tourism industry clapped back hard. A Greenlandic tourism business, Pituffik Travel, name publicly rejected Usha Vance's visit. They informed the US consulate they changed their mind about welcoming her, saying Greenland belongs to the Greenlanders. The manager admitted they feared the visit would turn into a MAGA stunt, and they wanted no part of it. Let that sink in. A NATO ally just rejected the US vice president's family over fears of political propaganda. This isn't just a snub. It's an international embarrassment for Trump's team. What do you think? Is this a sign of Trump's foreign policy failures? Drop your thoughts below and subscribe for more breaking updates. Donald Trump has repeatedly pushed the idea that the US should control Greenland, a self-governing territory of Denmark. He even went as far as telling Congress that it would happen one way or another, all under the banner of national security. The problem? Greenland wants no part of it. A recent poll revealed that a staggering 85% of Greenlanders reject the idea of joining the US. This wasn't just some political resistance, it was an overwhelming rejection. Denmark's Prime Minister, Mette Frederiksen, made it clear, this is unacceptable pressure and we will resist. And then came JD Vance's blunder. Originally, the Vice President's wife, Usha Vance, planned a visit to Greenland, accompanied by their child and a US security advisor. But suddenly, JD Vance himself jumped on the trip last minute, framing it as a security mission. Greenland saw right through it. At first, a well-known Greenlandic tourism business, Pituffik Travel, agreed to host Usha Vance. But after reconsidering the political circus unfolding, they publicly withdrew the invitation. In a viral Facebook post, they stated, after further consideration, we informed the consulate that we do not want her to visit as we cannot accept the underlying agenda. The message was loud and clear. Greenland belongs to the Greenlanders. Even Denmark's foreign minister was relieved, saying it was very positive that the US visit was cancelled and limited to their own military base. This wasn't just about one trip being shut down, it's a sign that US influence under Trump's leadership is shrinking. NATO allies are openly pushing back, and Greenland's Prime Minister warned that if no one speaks up, American aggression will escalate day by day. But here's the tragic part. Usha Vance and their child became collateral damage in this political stunt. Greenland wasn't rejecting them personally, it was rejecting Trump and Vance's entire power play. And let's be real, this won't be the last time a NATO country tells JD and Donny T to get lost. What do you think? Is this the beginning of more global backlash? Drop your thoughts and subscribe for more breaking updates.